Hello, welcome back to the channel, and for today's video we're going to take a look at Spidops EX from the Scarlet and Violet sets. Let's up to it. Alrighty, so here is Spidops EX. Now I was really partial to making this deck early because Spidops was actually my first shiny Pokemon. It was actually my first Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet in general, so like literally the first encounter was a shiny Spidops. So definitely had to make a video on the Spider-Man. So it has a really great ability called Trap Territory. It allows you to increase your opponent's active retreat cost by 1, which is really great in this current standard format. I mean, we have lost Galar Mine, which would have made this deck broken, but a lot of popular retreating cards have been rotated out, such as Scoop Up Net and Air Balloon. Now, there are things like Switch and Rope, and Beach Court is becoming a little bit more popular, but if you can get a lot of Spidops EXs in play, you can make it really difficult for your opponent to retreat. Now, it does have this attack called Wire Hang. For 1 grass, 1 colorless. It does base 90, but then an extra 30 more for each retreat cost in your opponent's active Pokemon. So it can do decent numbers. It's not amazing, but it still can hit for a sizable chunk. So we do rely on the good old Leafeon VMAX as our main attacker with that Grass Knot attack doing 60 for each retreat cost. So Leafeon's kind of our key player, but we do have the Spidops in play just so that we can get some more attacks in. Because Spidops EX is a stage 1, we actually can utilize Zoroark with the Phantom Transformation. So in case a Spidops does leave the field or you have one in the discard that you can't put up right away, Zoroark is right there to just get it in play and increase that opponent's retreat cost. Now, because we play Zoroark, we have other options for stage 1. So we do play the Mightyena. I always forget this card is in my deck, so I never utilize it as much as I should, but it is still a great attacker against, you know, those VMAX Pokemon, and especially for Mew VMAX. And we do play Bibarel because Bibarel is just great with the Industrious Incisors, and we can get it out really easily with the Zoroark. Now, the matches you're going to see today are actually from my live stream that I did on Sunday. So we are live streaming on the channel. So if you want to check me fumbling around and making a bunch of misplays, definitely check out the live stream on Sundays at 7 p.m. Now, because it was my first live stream, I was kind of testing the deck out, kind of seeing what I wanted in the deck. So there might be some changes into the deck list that you'll see. One of those changes would be we did have a Leafeon V-Star in the deck, but I kind of took that out because the V-Star ability we never really use because we do like to have the Forest Seal Stone instead, and Leafeon V-Star doesn't hit as much as Leafeon VMAX, so I never felt encouraged to promote the Leafeon V-Star. I always wanted that Leafeon VMAX. And then another thing that I did change was I did have Mesagoza in the deck, but I always found that it would help my opponent more than actually help me. And I think Temple of Sinnoh is just way better because if your opponent tries to retreat with like a DTE, you can use Temple of Sinnoh to kind of shut that down and then keep your opponent's active Pokemon in the active slot. So this was my first live stream, so I was kind of fumbling around, making a couple misplays, so excuse the misplays. But if you want to try out this deck list for yourself, here is going to be an image for the entire deck list, just because PTCG Live doesn't let us do that. But here it is. If you want to check it out and test this deck out for yourselves, let me know what changes you guys would make to this deck list as well. So let us hop onto the ladder and I'll show you what Spidops EX is made of. I think we probably do want to go with the Tarountula, right? We'll see how this goes. Okay. It looks like we are going up against a pretty interesting Gardevoir build. They're playing potentially the Drifloon, which is a really great card. Drifloon has the attack that for every damage counter you do, I think like 60, 30? No, not 60. God, that'd be crazy. 30 for each damage counter, right? Something like that. It does a lot of damage for a just basic Pokemon. So they just Nest Ball and pass, which is pretty good for us. We have some options here. We can go Leafeon. Let's go. I don't want to give them the stadium, but I want to test it out, so I might as well. So let's go Mesagoza. See if we can pull anything out of the deck. Go flip, we get heads, so that does give us an option to pull something out. I think we just want to set up more of our spiders. Let's do that. Yeah, let's grab 1 Tarountula, plop that down. Now here's the thing, do I Ultra Ball for a Zorua, because we do have a Zoroark in hand, or do I just kind of go with Trekking Shoes? Let's Trekking Shoes, see what we can pull. We don't want the Mightyena. And we have Judge. I kind of... they didn't do anything though, so is it worth judging here? I kind of want to save most of this hand. So what I'm just going to do... see, we don't, Miriam's not worth it here. I could rope to throw their ninja into the active, but I don't know how useful that is. I think we'll just go grading cells. That's fine. We don't desperately need the hand attachment because we can always do that next turn as well. And then I can save the Ultra Ball for a Leafeon VMAX. So the next turn I could, if they don't bench any more Ralts, boss up their lone Kirlia with the rope and then take a knockout, and then that would put them in a terrible position. So that could actually be really great. Now I regret putting them as a Goza, but we kind of needed to get our spiders in play first, just in case if they did something similar to what I'm trying to do with them and knock out my only spider. But they are going to be able to get another Ralts, which is fine. They have Old Cemetery. I don't know how useful that's going to be. If we do somehow get boss, we could still boss up this lone Kirlia and then they'll be a turn behind, but doesn't look like with this hand we're going to be able to get that play going. But they do preemptively get a level ball for a Kirlia, so that's a misplay on their part, because then I can just judge them here. Okay, we got the hand attachment, that's good. So let's do this. We're gonna do this. That's fine, I don't care too much about that. We'll go Ultra Ball, we'll just get rid of the switch and the rope, that's fine. And then grab the VMAX. So let's do this, Actually, I think I do need the switch this turn. So let's just get rid of the Miriam, it's okay. I think I'm holding on to the Miriam too much. Let's just go ahead, and we did prize... Did we prize a VMAX? No, we didn't. What did we prize? I think we prized a Raihan. This is something I'm trying to get better at, is trying to map out my prizes, but let's just go with this. I think this is fine. Because we definitely do want to judge here. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and switch. Ooh. We'll go judge. Put that Kirlia back into the deck. Okay. We could Spidops this turn. I think that's fair. Let's do it. Do we need this Ultra Ball? Yeah, I think we'll probably need the energy attachment more. We'll grab ourselves a Spidops. That seems okay. And then we'll evolve. And then we'll Grass Knot for 180, taking out their lone Kirlia, which means that they're gonna be a turn behind unless they play the Rare Candy. This deck could play the Rare Candy build. Okay, we got Bibarel. Yeah, this deck could play the Rare Candy, so they could get a Gardevoir in play, but like they would need two, right? They need the EX and the stage 2 Gardevoir. And they do play the Driftbloom. And they are going to boss up the Spidops, and then they're just going to pass. Okay, this is fine as well. We got research, that's amazing. So we could actually do this. Let's go energy attachment here. Old Cemetery is fine. We'll go research. That was a lucky top deck, not gonna lie. We can pop the Goza. See what the Goza can give us. Can we get a heads? Ooh, we're getting lucky with the heads. Okay, so what do we need here? We could get another Spidops. I kind of want to develop a Zora play now, just because of the fact that we have Bibarel in our discard, so getting extra draw would actually be better here. Let's just go ahead and do that. Plop this down, plop another spider. Trekking Shoes. No, I don't necessarily need that right now. Another VMAX is fine. We can evolve this. This is gonna make it impossible for them to, not impossible, but like harder for them to retreat this Greninja, because now it has a 3 retreat cost. All right. They do have this lone buff, so it is 30 for each damage counter. So the way that they play this is obviously you would use Garde EX to put 2 energies onto it, which means it would have 40, right? 40, just 20 for each, so 40. The 30 for each damage counter on this Pokemon, yeah. And then if you could get 3 energies onto it, it would take 60 damage, and then 60 times 30 will give you 180. So it does 180 for a small. What am I trying to say? It does 180 for not much effort. That's what I'm trying to say. So they have their own Miriam. And then they just pass. That's great for us. Okay. And we can get another Spidops in play. I mean, why not? That's what they're here for. So we're gonna put the energy onto the active and then just swing. Now next turn they can pop off a little bit, but we have 2 Spidops in play. 3 at the moment, but if they knock us out, that's fine. We'll still have 2, which means we can do a decent amount of damage. We have Raihan to help us kind of get out of this brick a little bit. And we just took away their Greninja, which is pretty good. Because right now, how many energies do they have in the discard? 2. So they could theoretically discard a lot of energies, but they would need to be really lucky. And yeah, they're not discarding a lot of energies at the moment. So yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna get a huge turn. And they're playing the berry. Okay. A very interesting build. But they are going to get that second Kirlia. Do let me know if there's any issues with like the music or if the volumes are off. I don't want you to suffer. Only I can suffer. Okay, so they get the Garde EX in play. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so they're doing the play where there's Drifloon. I've been saying this wrong all for a while, for a long time. So they are gonna be able to do 180. Now it kind of sucks though, because of the fact that this is a single prize. I kind of want to knock this out. Thank you, sir. Okay, can we knock this out? If they have 2 retreat costs, 1, 2, 3. That's 5. We're doing 3. Oh, we're so close. I mean, we could still knock this out, I guess. I could retreat. Let's go ahead and boss up the Gardevoir. That's okay. Because then they put it out of commission, right? I can hit this for 210, right? 240. Am I doing math wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm only doing 300, but then that means they can't Psychic Embrace it. So let's just do that. And then we can just power up another guy. And then we also have Raihan next turn in case they do take the knockout. I'm trying to think of how we could have played that a little bit differently. We do have Serena in the deck anyway, so we can take this knockout at some point. Not terrible, but we are in a pretty good position, right? They have 6 prizes, we have 4. They only have 1 Kirlia in play. Now here's the thing, this could be dangerous because if they do play the Zacian, they could play Zacian now and then do Sky Sealstone and take 4 prizes on this Leafeon, but that's going to be a big ask. They don't have a lot of Kirlia set up to kind of get that going. They're just going to evolve into the Garde. Alrighty. They're playing down the other Ralts. That's fair. Theoretically, the thing about this deck is theoretically you could win in 2 attacks depending on the type of deck you're going up against. So they're gonna boss again. They can't really move the Gardevoir at the moment. They can't Psychic Embrace to it because they can't knock it out. So they're just gonna go ahead into this one. And they're just gonna pass. Okay. I'm gonna bench this and then go research. We can do this. If we had the... No, the Choice Belt doesn't work here. What do I have in the discard? Like, the barrel's the only real thing. I could try and just thin my hand down and then try and barrel. Let's do this. That way I'm at least guaranteed an attack off next turn. We can throw this any which way. Let's put it on this. Then I can barrel for 1, and that should be helpful. Potentially we could get a switch or a rope. Okay, that's a glitch that I don't like. Sometimes it will, you know, glow, sometimes it won't. But we did get the things that we needed. So we can go here, we can go Star Alchemy, see if we have a switching option. We do, that's great. So we have our switch. We can go here, play the switch, go into the Leafeon, and then knock out their Gardevoir EX. So now next turn, they can attack with Drifloon. That's actually, they're probably their best option here. We can take 2 prizes. We have a Lumineon, which is great. Just in case if they do Judge, we can use that to maybe grab Boss or something. They're playing a heavy Drifloon count, which is very interesting. More berries. Okay. Not the most competitive version of Garde, but I respect it. It's pretty close. It's pretty much accurate to how the normal build is, except with just more Driflooms. Now I could boss up, take away their Gardevoir. That way they don't have that attacker for next turn. And then just Balloon Blast for 180. Okay, we have another energy. We can go put that here. Is there anything crazy that I need to do? I can go boss, KO this. I mean, this is honestly doing more damage than this, but next turn they could power it up. Yeah, if I knock this out, they have 4 energies. They could load this up and then take a knockout. So I think I am gonna go ahead and boss up that Garde, because then their only option is to power this up. They'll take 3 prizes here, but then all we have to do is just Serena. Yeah, this is fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and boss. Take away their option here. And then we'll just go ahead. Maybe I should have attached the energy here and healed. I don't know if that ever makes a difference. We're only healing 30. We have another Nest Ball. I wish we had Pal Pad, because then we could recover. That's another thing I don't like. If I'm trying to like look at stuff, it like forces me out of it. What I was saying is I would like to have Pal Pad in this deck, just so I can recycle things like the Miriams, the bosses, you know, the good stuff. Because we only play like 1 Judge, and I feel like Judge is really good in this deck. But we'll see, we'll see. And then there's the Conceit. All right, first win with Spidops. It did decently well. I mean, we did get a little lucky here and there, but I think overall the deck performed. All right, we got the spider. Let's see. Do I want to Ultra Ball anything? I could Ultra Ball the energy so that I can activate Raihan. It's gonna be useful here. I could grab Leafeon and start powering that up too. That could also work. Then next turn, if they do knock out this Tarountula, I can actually take the knockout. They have Drapion. That could be anything. This could be Lost Box, but honestly, it could just be anything. Let's do this. We can get rid of Boss and the energy. Let's go ahead and grab the Leafeon. Or maybe I could have saved it for Lumineon, but I think we'll go with the Leafeon play here. I think this is fine. Go Leafeon, and then go Greeting Sales, and then just kind of go from there. I think that's fine. I would have loved to have seen like maybe some Zoras, some more Little Spidey boys. But I think this is good. This is good. Just want to check, make sure my stream isn't crashing. All right, looks like everything's good. All right, they're gonna judge anyway, so that's fine. Maybe we can draw into a supporter. Research. Love it. And another spider. Whoa. That is a new glitch. I've never seen that before. I don't know if you guys could see that, but there's just a little hint of Professor Oak behind the spider boy. That's funny. Okay, we got a lot of spiders now, so let's actually do this. And it looks like we're going up against Decidueye, so maybe some sort of like Arceus box. Let's see what shoes can get us. Serena, I don't really want to play Serena at the moment. We do play Pal Pad, so not too worried about losing that. I don't know if Goza's the stadium for this deck. I need to figure out what the stadium is, but we'll put it in play anyway, just because we might whiff. So let's just go ahead, research. Okay, we didn't whiff. So we can evolve. Let's go Meza. Okay, we get Tails. It's fine. We could actually do this. Put him another Zora. Do I need this bench spot? I probably want to save it for Lumineon in case they do judge again. And honestly, I think I'm not gonna evolve. I'm just gonna go Greening Cells just because we whiffed the turn 1 energy, or we whiffed the switch. So let's just go Greening Cells. Attach the energy. We could attach it to the active. I actually don't hate that play. Because then if they whiff again, right, they only have a 2-card hand. So if they whiff again, we can retreat, go into the Leafeon, try and do a hand attachment, and we can still attack. Or we could evolve into Spidops and attack with Spidops as well, because we do have a lot of opportunities to put a lot of Spidops in play. We just haven't seen any yet. I take one Spidops out, and all of a sudden, they're nowhere to be found. Okay, they get the V-Star, so that's fine. See, this is why I don't like the Goza, because now they can do, what is it? The Star of Fortune. So they're still in the game, but it does look like this is Arc Box. This actually kind of looks like the Worlds deck. The one that won Worlds in London. With the Flying Pikachu and the Decidueye. Yep, there's an Arc Box. I do have Boss. I could boss up the Arceus. I can. Woohoo! We have Mightyena. Mightyena could be really good. This is the thing. Do I boss up the Arceus? Because I don't even have energy. I think I have to respect the energy play. But that's my second boss too. Ugh. This is gross. Okay, well, I think we'll just do this. Let's go. Either way, it's fine. I think we'll do this. We'll knock this out. We'll put this in play. Maybe we could actually trap it. If I can get a if I can get a Spidops. Okay, we got the Spidops. So I could trap the Arceus into the active. Well, no, they won in the active, right? Yeah, that never works out. I think we just do this. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, there's nothing in the bench that I want, so let's just go ahead, evolve this. We can go research. Hopefully Pal Pad's in the deck. We got another Spidops. We got Rope, but they'll probably just give us Bidoof, so I don't want to do that. I can attach energy here. Go ahead and retreat. I don't want to commit the Seal Stone, just because I don't know exactly what I need at the moment. But right now... yeah. Choice Belt would get the knockout here, but we're not even getting the knockout. That kind of sucks. Actually, wait, no. I'm an idiot. I needed to evolve those Spidops. I was wondering, I was like, I thought that should have knocked out. Okay, yep, now we get the knockout. Okay, so we'll just take the knockout on the Drapion, take 2 prizes. This means we just need to hit Decidueye and then the Arceus. And then that's our prize map. We got Bibarel off the prizes, which is great. That means that Zoroark can become a Bibarel. And if they play the Flying Pikachu, Mightyena is actually a decent attacker. It's not going to be amazing, but it could still work. Okay, so Flying Pikachu prevents attacks from basics, but I don't think we have any basics to really attack with, so we should be fine. I kind of do want to pop the Arceus next turn, which means I need to get Pal Pad. I'm trying to think, do I play 2 Serenas or did I thin it out for 1? I think I played 2, so we could also get the Serena as well. Let's see. Now the only thing that sucks is I could knock out the Pikachu to take 3 prizes, but it has free retreat, so even if I tack on like 4 retreat right now, it wouldn't work. And I should have never benched this Tarountula in play because I took out that 1 extra Spidops, so I never could have gotten all 4 in play. But that's okay. We live, we learn. Okay, they're going to boss. And this is nice. This is what I was hoping for. So I saved the Seal Stone so I can go in with the Switch. But I would have rather have done that for like... What would I have done that for? Nothing really. Yeah, this is fine. Actually, I have Rope. Rope works too. So let's go ahead and Rope. It looks like they're bricking really hard. I could Seal Stone for the Serena and then knock out the Arceus. I think that's the play. I think we got this one. Okay. So they're choosing to see who goes up into the active. Yeah, this Spidops is really great because something like this where they just need a pivot becomes obsolete in most decks. And right now, because we lost Balloon and kind of like the main source of pivoting is Beach Court, having increasing retreat costs is actually really strong. So I'm gonna go ahead, attach this here. This 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually don't take the knockout, I don't think. Let's go ahead and just get this thing set up to take a knockout. Let's see what's in our deck. Oh, I can't. My bench is full. All right, let's just do this. We'll just go Seal Stone, see what we can do. We'll go Star Alchemy. Let's see what's in our deck. So we still have some of those. I could get Zoroark in play. Yeah, we do have the Serena. And I have the Choice Belt. Choice Belt could almost get us there. But because I already have the Seal Stone, I can't put it in play. That kind of sucks. Which means I need to prioritize getting more Leafeons on the bench so that I can put 1 Seal Stone on a bench Leafeon and then put my active, a Choice Belt or a Defiant Band on the active. I think we go ahead and just hit. Actually, let's do this. If I can get a heads off of this. Ooh, okay, we got a Spidops, so that's 3 Spidops. Oh, wait, I think we can still get it, right? Because there's 1 in our discard. Is there 1 in our discard? There is not. That sucks. Okay, so we did prize 1. That's okay. We can still set this up. That way we can have a Spidops ready for next turn. And then we'll just go Serena. I hate PTCGL Live! Ah! That's okay. We can do this. I wanted to not do that. I would like to keep Miriam, that's fine. That was annoying. Oh no. Why did it do that? Whatever. Now I desperately need Pal Pad. They're gonna judge, that's fine. They needed that judge. Okay, we have Defiant Span. Okay, and they do get an energy onto the Arceus. what this means is I can go and put Bibarel on my bench and then start drawing from there. Okay, Path does help them out. How many Gozas? Oh, they don't retreat. Okay. Well, they wouldn't retreat, right? That makes sense. Let's go put this here. We can do this. Grab. Just thin out the Leafeons because we're not going to be using them. And go research. Okay, we got Pal Pad. What else do we need besides boss? I think we just put double boss back, right? Yeah, I'll just do that. Pal Pad, double boss. That way we have access to it. I can put the Goza. Yep, the Goza seems good. I kind of want to save this because I can't Bibarel right now, and we have everything we need. This could be a potential Spidops if I need to reuse it. So we'll just hit for 120. This is fine. It's not ideal. If they get a DTE next turn, they can start powering up their board. They have been bricking for a long time, and we haven't been able to capitalize on it. I could have capitalized on it if I didn't misclick with the Serena, but it's fine. Now, how much does this have? It's 190. I could actually knock this out. So I can actually go boss on the Decidueye. Yeah. Okay, energy's good. We can do this. Choice Belt here. Yeah, that seems fine. Choice Belt there. I mean, we'll take the knockout on this, so I don't need to fish for boss. I have an extra turn for that, so let's just do this. Wait, I don't have the knockout on this. I'm an idiot. I could retreat. How much does this guy do? Not enough. It actually does less. Okay, maybe I do need to fish for boss, so let's do it. No, it's 190. I could have actually went in with Mightyena now that I think about it. I always forget that I have this. Okay, because I could put the Choice Belt onto the Mightyena, retreat, attacked, gotten 3 prizes. Let's just go ahead with Bibarel. That way, in case if they do judge again, we have an out to it. Okay, energy's not bad. Let's just go ahead and hit this. This way we do set it up for next turn. If for some reason they knock me out, I'll be able to retaliate. Okay, they finally charged up the Arceus, but do they have a way to retreat the Pikachu? That is the question. Yeah, I definitely want to see what other stadiums would be better in this. Maybe Temple could be good. Collapse could also be nice. Okay, they do get the switch. Lucky. Okay, and they're just gonna hit for 200. That's fine. Now their retreat cost is 4. That means we're doing 240. With Spidops, how much are we doing? This is 30 for each. What can I do here? I guess I'll attach this here. So Spidops is 30 for each, so that's 4, 120. 210. Yeah, it's basically the same, right? Yeah, it's just off by a little bit. I don't want them to get these prizes, so that's the thing. So I could hit here. They hit, I hit, they hit, I Raihan hit. Yeah, I think that's fine. So let's go ahead and actually retreat, because I don't want them to take the knockout. So we actually go here. Hit for 210. That way next turn they're not taking 2 prizes. They only have 1 card in hand, so they'll be breaking a little bit more. If they do somehow take a knockout on the Spidops, I have Raihan to power up the Leafeon again. Just need to make sure my energy count is good. Yeah, I have 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think we still have energy in the deck, so we should be okay. To Raihan 4 in energy and attach and attack. Ah, I didn't think about the care. Okay. Okay, Sharon's Care. Sharon's Care works. Okay, and they hit for just 260. Is it worth doing anything? I really can't. I think we just hit, right? There's not much we can do. I definitely should not have benched this extra one because I could have put Zorua and Zoroark in here and hit things for... Or put the Zoroark in play, that way I could get another Spidops back. This also works. They could come back with this, not gonna lie. If they just keep swapping around, bouncing around. My hand just kind of is stuck, right? I can't get rid of some of these cards. I did get rid of, like, yeah, all my Ultra Balls, that's why. Okay, they're taking 2 prizes here. I can go in with Spidops. Could I get... Judge also kind of works. Yeah, I could judge them down. But I have to go Raihan, right? I just need to make sure I hit energy, that's the problem. So I think this turn I'm gonna go Raihan. Yeah, let's do Raihan this turn. I'll put the energy here. And then I'm going to... Do I just go ahead and grab Boss? But no, because they're gonna knock... No, they can't knock me out, right? I knock this out, even Arceus, if they knock, or if they hit me, they don't take the knockout, and then I just Boss. So I think I just win with Boss. So we'll just do that. I think that's it, right? I just go ahead, Wire Hang, hit for 210, and then if they come in with Arceus, they'll hit for 200, leaving me at 60. And then I just Boss up the Pikachu for game. Okay, and then we have another Spidops too, so we can increase the retreat cost and increase our damage. Yeah, this build worked decently well. I think the thing I would adjust is maybe getting another Stadium. They're gonna Boss, but that's okay, we have Switch. It's totally fine. I figured that they would try and Boss the VMAX. But that's pretty much game. Yeah, the Pikachu only has 70, right? We do base 90, so even if the Pikachu had free retreat, even if they had Path to the Peak, right? We would still be able to take a knockout. And we can actually do this. Let's actually load up our Spidops. We can do this. Random transformation into another Spidops. I know this is kind of BM, but I just want to showcase what Spidops can do. And then we'll just Boss, take up the Pikachu, and then hit for 210. 210 is not bad. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. If I got 4 Spidops in play, it would have been better. So maybe I do need to add that 4th one. Alright, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of Spidops EX. Personally, I think it's pretty great. We have seen this combo in the past with Leafeon VMAX and Galarmine. If we get something like Galarmine in the future, maybe this deck could have some competitive viability, but right now, it's just a pretty good deck. If you liked the video, then hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and check out the live streams on YouTube, Sunday, 7 p.m. If you want to see me test out some Scarlet and Violet decks, swing on by. It's gonna be pretty chill. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys later. If you're new, and check out our live streams. Who else is here?